Hey YouTube, it's Bugout, and today is the draft, fantasy football draft that is. But I thought this would be an interesting topic for the fixed blade knife community as well. I'm going to be going over my starting lineup when it comes to fixed blade knives and tell you the role that each of these knives fill. And if you guys are interested in purchasing any of these, I'll be leaving links for them in the description box down below. But this is kind of a sillier video. But I'm going to be going over, basically, like I said, my starting lineup of fixed blade knives, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back. Let's go ahead and cover the lineup, and let's start off with the leader of every team, the quarterback, and I'm going to say that is going to be a knife that you will always want by your side. And for me, I believe that is going to be the SC6. Most of y'all know about the SC6. It really needs no introduction, but it comes with my card handle scales, although these ones are G10, and it has 1095 blade steel. It's extremely ergonomic. It can be used in a lot of different ways. It can not only can it chop, you can choke down on it, and then if you got this little lanyard here, you can use it as a chopper. You can baton with it, and you can do pretty much any other task that you would come across in the great outdoors. And also have a custom sheath. Now I'll be leaving links for not only where you can find the knife on Amazon, but also the small businesses that made the handle scales as well as this sheath. But the SC6 is going to be a great knife for you sports fans out there. Another knife that maybe is not as popular, but maybe if you're on a bye week or whatever, I would go with the SK5 from a Blackbird. Excellent, very tactical sheath that comes with it. And if you guys watch that survival show known as Fat Guys in the Woods on the History Channel, I don't know if it's still playing, but this 5-inch knife with my excellent micarta handle scale, I've never come across a micarta handle that is better than this, and the 90-degree spine on this, you would know that this is used by Creek Willow, who runs a Pocket Box as well as that show. This is his go-to knife. But yeah, the SK5 from SK5 Blackbird from Ontario Knives is what this is. So moving on to the next one in the lineup, I'm going to go with running back. So running back for me, the type of knife is going to be something it can take a licking and keep on ticking. And for me, the two that I would choose would be the BK2 from K-Bar, made by Ethan Becker. And I've met Ethan Becker at SHOT Show a couple times now. Great guy. He knows what he's doing. He's an outdoorsman for sure. But this knife can take quite a thumping. And if you take the tape that goes on tennis rackets and put it over the handles, it's very comfortable. It is weighty. It's basically a pound and a 1/4 inch thick blade. So if you're going to just want to go at it whenever you're out camping or in the woods doing whatever, this is a knife to get in it. I have the same sheath maker that made the SA6 made this one, and this has carbon fiber sheath, and my survival tin, my Altoid survival tin, which I did a video on recently or a little while ago. And then the other one is going to be the LMF2 from Gerber, which is just another great beefy knife. It's not going to be as thick, but this knife I've used somewhat heavily when out camping and whatnot, and the pommel on this can do some damage as well. And you can also see that these handles have basically a bunch of little milled out holes, which you can strap this using paracord to a stick and kind of use that as a weapon or whatnot. But excellent knife, comfortable. It'd be great for deployments as well for those of y'all who are in the military, like myself. And then moving on to the wide receiver position. So that's going to be, for me, a knife that maybe can't take as much of a beating, but has quite a reach. And that is going to be the camp knife from Kershaw. Did a video on this and the next knife here somewhat recently. These are pretty budget-friendly knives. But yeah, these both of them have great handles, ergonomic, comfortable, great design for a blade, and the sheath on this is also just like, you know, 10 out of 10. The only issue is going to be the fact that it does make a little bit of noise when you're in the woods. I don't know if you can hear that. Next one, still in that same category of knives with a reach, is going to be the CRKT Chance in Hell. Like I said, I've done a video on this somewhat recently, but the handles on this are amazing. Extremely ergonomic, grippy, and then of course that blade shape, in my opinion, is even better than that camp knife because it has that recurve. It can grab branches and whatnot and take them with it whenever it's slicing. And another great sheath, and this one is made out of ballistic nylon. The next position is, I'm going to go with the flex position, which is something that you can do running back or wide receiver's job, and that to me means a knife that it is beefy but it has reach, and there's no other knife fits that category other than the Machete from Tops Knives. Did a video on this recently as well, and you can see this, another 1/4 inch thick blade, and quite a long handle for something that's so thick. Micarta handle scales, 1095 steel, made. This is by Tops Knives. It is a little bit of a pricier knife, but it's quite an amazing investment if you're so willing. And that sheath in the dangler system, you really can't beat it. So you're getting, in my opinion, you're still getting more than what you're paying for. Next category I'm going to say is a tight end, which is a knife that does something really well. You know, when a pinch, you're going to need it, although it's not where you count all of your points to be on. And honestly, any knife from Mora is going to be an excellent knife to have by your side. Maybe it shouldn't be your first, you know, the thing that you count on the most. But these Mora blades, they're budget friendly. This one I think is only like $11. The 511 basic, and that knife can connect this sheath with this one right here. This is the robust, also from Mora, and I kind of got a little bit tangled around here. I grabbed these all out of my bag at the same time, and it came with this one too, which is the Mora fire knife, which has a ferrocerium rod, so that way you can get some sparks, get a fire going. So it's kind of a 2-in-1 right here. So basically any Mora is going to be an excellent knife for you. And then the last category, or one of the last categories, when I think of defense, I think of self-defense, and tactical knives are kind of fill that role. And any K-bar USMC is going to be an excellent choice for that. So I have a, these are the newer variants. Here's the classic one, you know, the World War II era of a knife. But these newer ones, made out of, you know, kind of newer material and very grippy. You got the excellent Kydex sheath. These things you can strap to you. You know, like I said, you got 2 different sizes, so put it on your backpack, put it on your, you know, whatever, and you are good to go. Your belt, however you want to carry these. Excellent knives for defense. And then the last category, kicker, something that's maybe a little bit more frail, but in a pinch, you know, it's going to be a great knife to have. And For me, I think that's going to be the MSK 2.5, once again from Tops Knives. And the cool thing about Tops Knives is you get this whistle with every knife. But anyways, micarta handles, 1095 steel. You're getting a very small package, a lot for basically for that size and for the money as well. But anyways, guys, let me know what your thoughts, and if you guys want any more information on any of these knives, be sure to check out the links in the description box down below. Y'all stay safe out there, have a great draft, and have a great rest of the summer. Take care, guys, and remember, it pays to be prepared. God bless. GoPro, stop recording.